back to beautiful Oceanside, California for the final 9 holes of the Challenge at Goat Hill presented by Innova Champion Discs. I am Ian Anderson, hanging out with Philo Brathwaite. We got 9 holes left to go in this thing, Philo.
Yeah, that race just got a little tighter. Those front 9, Alden Harris, not quite as on pace as Luke Samson, Drew Gibson. It's going to be a battle out to this last final 9 holes here.
We got they're sitting 2 back. We got some par 5s in the back, too. There's lots of scoring opportunities.
There's probably, I'd say, 3 eagle opportunities on the back. One of the par 5s is going to be really, really tough, too. I believe that's 15.
You're correct, yeah.
But, the rest of the, you got the shorter par 4 and 13, and then you got some pretty soft par 5s and 11 and 16.
Yep.
Yep, so there's some opportunities out there. Lots of birdies.
Yes, sir. There are your scores, and here is hole 10. We're headed downhill.
Yeah, the wind was out of control on this hole all day. Just so hard to find the sweet spot in the fairway to keep the disc from drifting all the way over to the hazard on the left, or to find the right angle to keep it from getting sucked in and pulled off to the right. Dudes were struggling. Just got to land safe, really. That's the name of the game on hole 10 right now. Land safe off the tee, get up and down.
Gibson, Destroyer. It's up there. There it is. There you can see it. Fading back in.
Wow, that thing hung out there for a long
What?
time.
It's up there for a minute, man. 580 rip off the tee. Wraith for Samson. I feel like he's almost like stalking the tee pad here.
Does the Nico LaCastro kind of
Yeah.
shimmy into it. That's a nice looking swing. Ooh, whoa. See what I'm saying about that wind, man?
Yeah, man.
That thing was on a hyzer and it just gobbled that all up, but thankfully the disc is way overstable and bites back. And that's okay.
Yeah, he's down there. He's just fine.
That was incredible. I told you that wind.
Yeah,
Chomping.
This is like the wind was the hardest up here on this tee pad of 10. A D1 for Harris. Just throwing a 1-angle shot.
That's smart. Pushing it way out over the boundary line, dragging it back.
Welck, Destroyer.
That's a nice looking swing right there. That should hook up. Plenty of space, plenty of air. Oh, yeah. No.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, you gotta be kidding me, man.
A little
That
false
was perfect.
false front there on that little berm.
I'm sure these guys have been used to throwing a little bit shorter of an upshot. Alden Harris, some 300 feet away.
Going A1, really overstable approach disc.
This is such a weird angle. Oh,
Come
my
on, man.
goodness. You have no idea how hard it is to do that.
I don't.
You're throwing downhill with a crosswind that wants to speed up the disc, and this dude found the perfect speed and angle.
There's not a lot of spots to land. Welck.
That might be the shot of the tournament right there.
It was a great time for a good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's starting to make a charge on him, you know.
That was a clutch play from Alden.
Samson second. Going with the yarn.
Oh, yeah. Nice little touch there. Displayed from Luke Samson.
Yeah, he'll keep pace with Harris.
Yes, he will.
And Gibson, just 160 left on the hole, going jokery. What would you do from here, Philo? Hyzer or?
All day, hyzer. I'm going to try to bounce around the backside of these little go-to-mids and just tap it in there like that. And that got a little hot. Oh,
It got a lot hot, man.
Oh, man. And that's all hazard, so he's going to have to play it from there.
It's safe.
That's safe?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
The OB line stops right there?
Right, yeah, that last little flag you can
Get
see just
outta
left to
here,
Drew.
man.
Yeah.
I was so afraid to go over there the whole time.
Were you?
Heck yeah, dude. Like, you don't want to be over there anyway. And there's a little bit of insult to injury for Drew Gibson. Going to add a little complexity to his par putt.
Mm-hmm. And here it is.
Well, lucky for him, it's a tailwind from this angle. Can be aggressive.
To lose just 1 stroke to Harris. Welck with a nice birdie. Gibson will be losing 2 strokes to Samson and Harris. He was charging up the board, too.
Yeah, he was. He was putting it together there for the second half of that front 9.
Not over, though. Lots of holes left. Keep your head in it. It's a short putt, but it's a headwind putt. He takes his time nicely and makes good on that. Harris.
So impressed by that second shot from Alden.
Yeah.
Mad amount of touch on that shot to get it anywhere near the basket like that. To have it stick was just like mind-blowing to me. Mind blown. Nice job.
He plays a very thoughtful game, Alden Harris. Watching this weekend, I've really come to that conclusion. He plays a very smart game. He's only 21, too.
Take notes.
Yeah, it's impressive, man. Hole 11. It's right there.
Yeah, it seems like it's right there until you show up today and you got a 20-mile-an-hour headwind blowing in your face and a very, very skinny right side OB. Very tough to challenge that right side. Today, I think most guys will, I'm sure these guys have a little bit more arm speed than the majority of the field, but got to keep that thing on safe ground the whole time. If anything, just land it a little bit short and take the longer birdie putt. That's what I would say if I were, If these guys just feel comfortable going 415 uphill into a 20-mile-an-hour headwind, then let's see it.
And Samson and Gibson might be in a position where they feel like they might have to kind of push a little bit, especially Gibson now.
For sure.
After that bogey.
For sure.
Samson with the Wraith.
Oh, that's looking real nice if it stays in the air. Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful shot. High quality shot.
Harris, D1.
Smart play there from Alden.
Yep. 100% layup play.
Want no part of that. Make those guys take it from you.
Welck. Destroyer forehand. That is trouble.
Wind gobbledygooked that one up and not enough speed to make it off the green. He's going to be playing from the front side.
Drop zone even, sir.
That's right. Drop zone. All OBs to the drop zone.
Parker almost played it from the front of the green.
That's right.
Before Alden gave him a little heads up.
Ooh, look at Drewski giving us a scare.
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful line. On the line of the basket the whole time.
Harris. It's like an A1 approach to save par.
Problem.
That's what he wanted in a 3. Welck. Long save for 3.
Yeah, it seems like an unfair drop zone. I don't think anybody's making that 3 from there.
No,
It's a tall order. And
give him like a 45-footer or something, right? Maybe a chance. I guess you want to like give him a benefit. You don't want the drop zone closer than the green, maybe? I don't know. Course design thoughts here. Anyway, Samson, huge putt for birdie coming up.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity right there for Luke.
Huge.
I don't know how many more opportunities like that he's going to get.
Gibson. And he is back to 3 back of Harris. It's a good fight back off that bogey, man.
No doubt. 7 holes to go. Anything could still happen. Just a couple of strokes. There's plenty of spaces for the disc to get a little squirrely and get away from somebody and leapfrog and get a 2-stroke swing. There's plenty of opportunities for that, or just out-golf the guy,
Yeah, sure. How much hyzer that eagle's coming out on and just rolls over just perfectly.
That body English he's putting on it. That's what it is, man.
On to hole 12.
Very eagleable opportunity here for these guys. They all throw the disc a mile. If they can get up onto the flat, yeah, you're going to have an opportunity to putt for eagle. That's some 550 feet, almost 600 to get around the corner past the Mando onto this flat part of the fairway. I've seen guys go sidearm into the green. Anthony Barella and even Scott Stokely was ripping one up there towards the green.
Yeah?
Having a look at eagle, so not the longest hole with the downhill grade.
Right, yeah. really. You can bite off, what, almost 600 off the tee. 550, 500?
At least.
Yeah.
Got to match the wind, though. The wind's pushing really hard to the right.
Gibson Destroyer.
Even with that Destroyer, you can still see the leakage.
Uh-huh.
It's just kind of sliding across the fairway, but able to get up on top. Nice shot from Drew.
Luke has his Wraith. .71-mile-an-hour push from Samson. This is good.
Go. That's the angle that you'd prefer to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's kind of shortening the hole over Gibson's shot. D2 for Harris.
He would have liked to seen that start hooking a little faster, but that's going to drag back nice. There you go. Right over there by Luke.
Heck yeah. And Welck.
I like this line right here.
A little more direct.
Yeah, just playing it on the hot line, keeping it on the high side the whole time. Drip over that. Oh, that's a weird footing, though.
It is, yeah. It's going to make for an interesting run-up for Parker. Alden. Going to flash the forehand for his second on 12.
That didn't look like he tried that hard at all.
He's got a real smooth game.
He does.
Both sides.
Well, you're going to have about a 40-footer up the hill for Eagle.
Yeah. Feels like birdie worst case. Welck, his second. He is looking at the bottom of the bucket.
Ooh, a little bit too much rip over on that Destroyer. You're going to need some help. All right, he got past it.
Yeah.
Long, long look.
Samson, great time for an eagle. Wraith forehand.
Stood that one up a bit too.
Yeah. It got over there.
Not bad though. Yeah, I'm sure he would have liked to seen that a little bit higher up on the hill, but that's a good look from just beneath the basket. Drew Gibson not going to the roller this time, just going to the straight up ante. That's a scary angle to see the disc coming down on, though. That could even roll back onto the green. Big mistake there from Drew.
Throw the roller. The roller won't end up on the green, like unless something goes really wrong.
Yeah. He didn't really get as close as he would have liked with the roller the first few times, so I'm sure he was trying to make the adjustment.
All right. That's what it was, huh?
Try to get a little closer, and unfortunately, that's going to cost him two.
Mm-hmm. So that's a putt for 5 now. This is a putt for 3 for Parker.
Gave that an honest bid.
He sure did. Harris for eagle.
Oh, sit there. No way. Oh.
Return to sender, Philo.
Yeah, no doubt. Brutal.
And now for birdie. Philo, we could be tied. This is an eagle look for Samson.
I did not see that happening on this hole.
Wow.
I just did not see it, man.
No, Alden played it so
guys.
solid. Yeah,
I mean, they're all throwing the disc really well. And this is like a birdie at worst,
Yeah.
kind of situation on this hole. Luke Samson.
Buddy. Get that eagle. What a gamer.
This would be a huge win for Luke Samson.
It would definitely be his biggest win.
Good sportsmanship there from Alden Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Acknowledge the eagle play and knotting things up at 27 deep. 2/3 of the way through the round. It's going to be a battle these last 6 holes.
Parker drops in the bird after we saw pars from Harris and Gibson. And this man, for the first time, finds himself with a share of the lead at 27 down.
He grinded his way back into contention. Way to go, Luke.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll see how this thing shakes out on the other side.
When I walk up to the tee, I have these game plans. I think I'm going to land in these same areas every single time, but you never know. Having the Bushnell rangefinder, no matter where I land, gives me that extra level of confidence.
We are looking at hole 13, and for my money, let's play this one for par.
If you have a good sidearm, he can be aggressive.
Okay, I'll give you that.
You know, if you got a solid sidearm, the grade of the ground is definitely going to be more receptive to the sidearm than the righty backhand plays. We've seen a lot of those drip and slide off to the hazard off to the left. There is no OB or hazard to the right, so if you're going to make a miss, make it out there.
Samson, Wraith forehand.
Just hook up in a hurry.
It's starting to.
Just got to climb the hill or it could turn and roll backwards.
And that is where it is going, unfortunately. He's rolled down. We're going to swap back to the A-cam here in a second. And that's where his disc was. Just trickled like 2 feet into the hazard, man. Just brutal.
You got to throw it like AB did, man. One angle. He can't turn the disc over. It needs to climb the hill the whole way. And that's a common mistake.
That's a heck of a stick right there.
That was, yeah.
At the end. But
Gibson's playing extremely safe, hanging this thing way, way, way out to the right side. He'll have about a 100-foot up shot.
If you think that's way out there, wait until you see this one. Sorry for the spoiler, but Alden playing this one very smart, very safe.
That's too safe, man.
Yeah.
That's extremely conservative, man. That's going to make that upshot extremely difficult, even with the sidearm or anything.
Yeah,
throwing
look at
downhill into a crosswind, you can't see the landing zone. It's a lot of touch to drop this one in there close. Oh, nice little roll. Gave him a few extra feet.
It's a makeable putt. Gibson just a couple feet closer on his, and now we have the hazard gang down here. Welck first. Such a heartbreaking roll for Luke after that eagle, man.
Wow, such a good run there.
That was, sorry to be overlooked. A par attempt for Luke not to be. Harris for the lead. The solo lead.
Good putting once again. A little bit high, nips the band and drops into the chain assembly.
Always fun when that works out for you.
Yeah, it is.
Gibson puts his home nicely.
A couple of pars and a couple of bogeys, unfortunately, for Luke Samson and Mr. Welck.
I feel like that's been the common score in this hole. Couple pars, couple bogeys.
Not a lot of birdies to be had on this one. You got that monster sidearm like AB, and one angle that thing through that headwind. Like the technique. Looks like the disc is leaving out in front of his body, not past his body, like on the line of his body. I like that.
Hole 14, gotta get, especially right now.
Yeah, this has got to be a 3, potentially a 2. If you can bust it up and over the back edge of the screen, give yourself a, makeable jump putt, maybe 40, 50 footer.
AB got it yesterday.
Yeah, that guy throws it hard. He was pin high a couple of times already in the event. Not surprised to see him put the pieces together on this one.
I was talking to him after the round. He's like, oh, God, I did some crazy stuff. You should have been there. I was, you're killing me, man. I always love when we get AB on cam.
You got to snap back at him. Say, play better next time.
I did say that, actually. there is Gibson, and he's up into the flat nicely.
Yeah, AB should be on this feature card or lead card all 3 rounds. I'm not sure what happened to him this weekend, but talent and ability-wise, there's no excuses for him not to be.
Harris putting a little high, but it should be just fine on the short par 4.
Left side is the better angle.
Samson with a destroyer.
Samson getting a little froggy, trying to make it up to the level.
He's pushing it up there.
That's nice.
Yeah. And Welck.
I like this play right here.
Kind of this shallower flat spot over here.
Yeah, man, just fire that thing hard and low and just get all that forward push and skip.
Oh, yeah, huh?
You're not stalling backwards on the way down.
I like that thought. Harris, second.
Child's play for these guys. No problem.
Parker is second. You're looking at an AVR 3 out of Parker.
No problem.
And Gibson's second.
There's a little bit of a problem. He's going to have some work.
That was kind of bad.
Not the best effort from Drew.
Nope.
See if he can make up for it with the putter.
Yep.
Luke.
There we go.
Posterizing.
Will not need a putter on this hole. Let's see if Drew can totally redeem himself here.
Excellent putt, Drew Gibson.
Nice make.
Another one of those putts that gives me that vote of confidence for best putter, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of making his way.
There's a most improved putter.
Most improved,
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's definitely that guy.
That's the word I was looking for.
Uh-huh. Dropping birdies for everyone as expected on 14. Well, Drew making a little exciting.
Another solid putt from Drew Gibson. High, strong side grabber.
Still got a chance, but he's running out of holes here.
Yes, he is. He's going to have to make a push right now. This is going to be a great hole to do something fancy on. Longest hole on the track, 1225. Lots of land to work with, but an OB along the right side to keep in mind if you get a little greedy and tug it over too hard. But the wind is really pushing kind of from that right back towards the middle of the fairway, so really hard to get OB on the right side. You just don't want to go up too short off to the left. It really makes that second and shot into the green a bit longer than ideal. If you can get your second play into that 300-foot range for your third shot, you're feeling pretty good about this hole.
Yeah, it's a big ask in the distance.
It's hard to
department.
get to this bunker into.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long way to go.
And you can see that basket perched on that downslope leading towards, is it hazard or OB? Hazard.
It is
right?
hazard.
Yeah.
All the white flags are hazard.
Thank
If you
you.
see pink or red, that's out of bounds.
Drew Gibson with that Bama Destroyer.
Big, high flexing shot.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, he got all of that one. Great shot, middle of the fairway.
566 off the tee for Gibson. Harris, D2. Needs more turn. It's fine for birdie, though.
For sure. Couple more birdies for Alden. He's out of here a winner.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Luke going with his Destroyer. And that's just too low.
Yep, not ideal. These guys have been throwing some bombs all day. I'm not surprised to see him miss one here and there.
Yeah. Got that Glow Destroyer again for Parker.
Could have used some more air under that disc as well.
Just tagged Luke's
Yeah,
right
he did,
there.
making minis, huh?
Uh-huh. Samson second with his Wraith.
Smart play. I like that. Stretch out the hyzers, get as much as you can.
Yeah. No need to do too much when only 770 left. 710 left for Parker.
Good placement as well.
And now Harris. I like the look of this one, Philo.
All these guys are throwing some crispy second shots here.
Aren't they? Absolute dimes. And now Gibson. 610 left on the hole.
Yeah, he's going to put a charge into this one. And let's see what kind of a reaction he gets. See that spotter eyeing this one in. Wow, eagle opportunity for Drew Gibson.
Within 20 feet, man.
Huge second shot. Pressure back on those two guys. They got to get up and down for birdie.
Welck. Little shy.
That looked a little sawed off. He's going to need some help on the ground play, and it does.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Dang. Samson. Luke going to the yarn. Looks like an overstable approach disc.
Caught that sticky grass right on the back of the, the fringe of the ball golf green, and emergency brakes slides that in there. Nicely done.
Harris has his A1, also a very overstable approach disc.
Looks like the bump and run play, and nicely executed from Alden Harris. Dribbles it over the backside, and these guys are all in business. Drew Gibson with the opportunity to grab a stroke on these guys for the eagle.
Here's Harris for birdie. Most likely needs this to maintain that one-stroke lead over Samson. When he needs to make the putts, he's making the putts.
He's done it all week long, all weekend long, we should say. It's not been a week tournament, but a weekend. And yeah, putter's looking real solid for Alden Harris.
Samson to get back within one. Sneaks it over.
Yeah, that was a little slippery in there. He got it.
He did. And now Gibson for eagle on a 1,200-foot hole. Gonna put it in 3.
Oh, don't do a football.
Yeah.
Make it a 4.
He saw it. He saw it.
Nicely done, Drew Gibson.
Count it.
That's probably the best eagle of the tournament right there.
Gotta be, man, right? Unless someone threw it in for an ace we didn't see or hear about. Just a ridiculous display of athleticism.
I did see some guy throw one in on the first round.
Did you?
Like fairway. I'm not sure what it was for, but he threw it in from 300 and something feet.
That was sick.
And he went running after it. So yeah, it could have been an eagle, but I mean,
it also could have been a birdie at a Goat
Hill.
Hill.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that from what we saw, that was the coolest eagle of the week right there.
I mean, there's 2 guys on the track that can probably get that eagle. AB and Drew. Maybe Austin Spradlin too. He's out there. He's lurking. And that dude throws a mile. Hole 16, and it's another eagle opportunity for Gibson. He's going to fight his way back into this thing.
It's totally possible. I mean, Drew's been cresting the hill and getting almost down to the flat on this fairway when he really gets a hold of him. So that's going to be well within opportunity to attack the green in 2. Again, the wind has been ripping pretty hard on this hole, so matching up the angles, with all that speed is going to be super crucial for these guys.
Throwing on a razor's edge here is Gibson. Destroyer. Is that big Seppo line from a couple years ago.
Look at him dragging that thing double helix.
Oh, it's like just laid of perfect.
He's still okay.
He is, yeah. He's got a window out from down there, and he is safe. Alden Harris, 1-stroke lead. We've got 3 to play.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful shot from Alden Harris. Ideal landing spot, about halfway down the hill. Don't have to worry about the air getting a hold of your second shot.
Samson. He's sneaking eagles as well. He's got the arm for it.
Plenty of room off to the left to bail out. Right there in the Alden Harris range.
They'll have dueling up shots. Welck.
Low line drive. That needs to get up. Oh, it just does catch a positive angle and a bit shorter than I'm sure he'd like to be, but that should be just fine to get a 4. Just got to. This second shot is so important now.
You see the speed on his drive there? 73.
Wow. This has been happening to players all day.
Very
long.
much. Yep.
That wind's just not allowing the disc to straighten out.
Luke is going for the pin. 477 left on the hole. There it is, Philo.
That burned over. That's all the wind, guys. He's throwing a really good shot, but the wind is not allowing the disc to finish.
Harris, 480 left. I think he threw this on purpose, right?
I think that's all the wind, my friend.
You think it is?
I think that's all the wind.
Okay.
Because that was a really nice looking shot, but the wind was like having none of it. It was like, no, sir.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was like playing for that layup on the right. You don't think so? All right.
480, those guys can go for the green.
All right.
But I think the wind is just too strong right now to get anything moving to the left.
So Gibson, he's got an alley through these palms.
That's a big Seiko palm there.
Yes, it is.
Drew Gibson from a standstill with all that arm speed should be able to get past the ball golf green. It comes up just short. That was a smart, savvy play there from Drew. Just not even challenge the green.
Parker. Looks like it's Draco for the third.
That'll work.
Yeah, that's just fine for Parker. Samson's third.
Nice.
Drop in birdie for Samson. Harris needs to get up and down to hold on to that one stroke.
No nerves in that play for Alden. A little pop up there.
Drew pitches over with the Halo Polecat.
Probably getting ready for the Polecat World Championships, huh?
Yep, it's coming up. 2 Mondays, something like that.
Yes, sir. Oh, no. Nubbed out. Alden Harris holds on.
Mm-hmm.
2 holes to play, 1 stroke lead.
It's good, Philo.
17 can offer some interesting moments.
Shenanigans can happen.
You just
Absolutely.
never know. You got to throw a dime on 17 if you want to park it. You can't just, wing one out there and all kinds of good things happen.
There's Parker's par. We have a Samson birdie. He will be 1 back with 2 to play. On to 17.
Again, the wind ripping so hard off the right today. I mean, the straight and narrow line, I would say, is the way to go. Like, I saw a few guys try to hang some hyzers out there, and the wind would either beat it or accelerate it. So I think you're better off taking your chances throwing directly at the basket. Just try to punch it right into the bowl in front of the basket and take the airplay out of the equation.
This is wide from Gibson.
Yeah, it's too wide. A little bit too conservative of a play there.
Oh, now it's rolling.
There's been times where they'd put down some OB down on that. So,
Yep.
fortunate that there's no OB.
Drew's going to need a miracle at this point.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much over for Drew.
Harris. Let's see if he can make it over for Samson with a good drive.
Yeah, it's a bit shorter than ideal.
It
Opportunity
is.
for Luke here. He saw the action on that play. Put a little bit more energy on it. Get himself in there tight.
Recox for Samson.
How do you like it, Ian?
It's looking really nice.
Oh, drop in a hurry.
Oh, boy.
Woo! That could have made things real interesting.
Very much. We got some dueling putts coming up, though, buddy.
Luke's is much scarier.
Isn't it? Draco here out of Parker.
Nicely done. That's the play that Luke was hoping for. Stress-free, no-effort putt.
Drew with the Halo Polecat for 2. Scared it, but not to be. Harris. Huge putt for birdie.
What do you think? If he nails this one, that's the last one in the coffin he needs?
I mean, they're still 18.
Still 18,
and
right?
Luke's still got a chance for birdie as well.
Ooh. Not Alden's best effort there.
No, and now a chance for Samson to tie.
Yeah, but this is a scary putt, man. This is death putt galore if he sails this thing.
Slightly downhill, headwind, and just air behind. Especially the way he putts.
Got to bury this thing into the bottom of the basket. It's got to be his thought process here. Not trying to smash high in the chains on this putt.
It's got to be one of the biggest putts of his life.
Probably. Well, he missed in the right place.
Just a couple inches low.
I can understand the frustration, but man, is that a scary putt?
Yeah.
Nothing but land behind that. Don't want to throw away the tournament, particularly on that putt, so at least he grabbed a bunch of medals, sat down.
And Harris to maintain the one-stroke lead with 1 to play. It's a little high, but it settles nicely. He escapes with a par.
Alden's doing a great job of maintaining his composure with all these charges from Drew and Luke. They've been coming after him all around, and you haven't really seen Alden get rattled yet.
No, I haven't seen any nerves. No, like kind of missed putts where you're like, oh, that was nerves, or terrible
no
drive.
shaky looking, putts or anything, or big push or something. Yeah,
he's really just a really kind of calm, chill guy.
He is.
Yeah.
When you got a game like that, there's no reason to get all stressed out, I suppose. Just keep it calm, trust yourself, and keep throwing the disc well. Love that. See how his belt buckle is pointed at the camera when he threw, and it's not like all the way open yet. That's where it's supposed to be, man. Kind of a 45-degree angle.
Interesting.
Nice form, nice technique.
18.
Here we go, guys. Hole 18. We got a battle here. Got that OB line kind of sliding all the way up the left side of the fairway, kind of wraps around towards the back end of the green. Plenty of space on the right side to work with. A couple of mandos that really shouldn't come into play. You just need to get in position off the tee, a good 385, 400 off, and you're feeling pretty good about things.
Welck will show you the forehand line. I kind of like this if you got it.
I do too. I mean, you got a lot of space out there to the right. It kind of makes the second shot a bit more narrow than I would like to throw.
I see that.
I would like to get closer to the left side and open up the right side. That's just me.
Destroyer pull from Gibson. This is overturned.
Just a hair, but it should be okay.
Yeah, it's still,
For Drew's game, he's got plenty of arm to make up the distance. Alden Harris, very important shot here. Make sure you keep this thing safe all day long.
He did a great job of this yesterday.
Little hyzer stand up.
He did the exact same thing today.
Doesn't even give that thing a chance to hyzer out. Smart play.
Really smart. Destroyer for Samson on the 18th. Needs a birdie for a chance.
Ian. I think the wind just there saved him. That was looking bad for a second, dude.
I was worried in the air as well, but he got the job done.
Ooh.
He's safe and
almost threw it away.
Way off the tee, though.
It is.
He is out there. Welck second. A lot left on this one, and that is too much hyzer.
Sawed that one off hardcore, and that's going to be way below the basket.
All right. Big moment for Harris. Up and down, and he's got the dub. Anything else, and Luke's right on his heels.
Clutch shot from Alden Harris puts him up on the level of the basket, some 25 feet away.
Even closer, I want to say. 50.
Wow.
I'm going to call it 20.
What a shot.
Gibson taking the route less traveled over here.
Plays it inside the Mando. And Drew puts the Hulk smash on this one, and he was about 50 feet deep.
Yeah. Unfortunately there. All right, Samson.
Got to throw it in to make it exciting, right? Be aggressive, man.
Or at least put it real close to put the pressure on Harris. But I bet he's with you. I bet he's trying to throw it in.
I probably would. I don't think Alden's going to miss a 25-footer, 20-footer to win.
Nah, you can't count on that, can you?
Not really. Not the way he's been putting this week.
Oh, man. That wasn't far off, man.
It wasn't. He put the laser beam on that thing. Just does droop off to the left.
You love the effort.
Yes, you do.
Welck's third on 18.
And there's nothing to hold his head down about finishing in second place
Dude,
this week.
It's something to build on,
Absolutely. He took down some solid players. Maybe he didn't get the big chip, but I mean, Anthony Barella, Drew Gibson, this young guy Welck here looks like he's got some game, and a whole host of other savvy players.
Be proud, for sure.
Absolutely.
Harris for the win.
Just like all the other ones inside circle one.
Yep.
Bash and change drops into the cylinder, and that's going to do it.
Your challenge at Goat Hill champion, Alden Harris. What a showing. Luke coming in for a fantastic second place with a birdie make.
There you go, Luke Samson.
Averaging a 10 down over the weekend.
That's some good shooting right there, man. You want to take that momentum into the next little stretch of golf coming up.
Definitely. Welck to get out of here with a 22. No problem there.
Solid week for him as well.
Yeah. Rocking my buddy Garrett Tatkin's True Flight hat right there. There's Gibson dropping in the par.
I'm sure Drew's a little disappointed being a tour winner and all, and
Yeah.
knowing how to get it done on the biggest stage there are, and just coming up a little short this weekend. Looked like that finger might have been slowing him down a bit, huh?
Yeah, I wonder. Could not have felt great. There's Alden Harris.
Taking home the big goat.
He did get the big goat.
Man, he's been playing a really strong game. I'd say his demeanor has a lot to do with his success
Agreed.
this weekend. That's the first big smile we see from Alden Harris right there. The rest of the time, the guy kept it cool, calm, and collected, emotionally under control, physically under control, and he's going to take home the big check.
The big check and the big goat. What a weekend. Philo, thanks a ton, man. This is so fun.
No worries, man.
Yeah, huge thanks to all the volunteers. Alan Risley, Sean Watkins was rocking out the range radar gun all weekend. Huge thanks to them. We'll catch you guys around. Thanks for watching.